Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the vwnut 1967 channel on YouTube. I am the vwnut, and what we are going after today includes not only my redneck tractor that we've been using to clean the trails in the forest for me and the dog to walk on, but we need to replace the fuel lines in that right there. That's 69 Fastback, but the fuel lines in particular are the ones underneath the tank. So we're going to use the redneck tractor hooked to this tow strap that's hanging out the front of this thing. We'll have to get her popped. Hanging out the front of this thing, and get that tank pulled out so that she yard drives, and replace those fuel lines. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Alright, so we're gonna get the tractor over here and hook it to this strap and pull this thing with the help of the shop apprentice over to the garage. I moved the other two cars out front, and we're going to take this tank out so we can get to the fuel lines underneath. Should be pretty straightforward, and replace the fuel lines so we can go back to yard driving this thing. So let's get it inside. I'll get you guys set up where you can at least listen to the tractor pull it, because it's going to be impressive. Also, I got a huge hornet's nest to show you guys, so that's where we'll go right now. Alright, so we came out here because I like to use this piece right here. This is what we clean the trails with, tractor. But I happened to be driving by out here earlier today. Do you guys see it yet? Look at the size of that thing. Holy cow. That right there. Probably the size of 2 basketballs stacked on top of each other. Alright, I'm going to start by jacking that up, getting it on a jack stand, and taking that wheel off of there so we can look inside. So when next you guys see me, it'll be in the air and we'll have the tire off. I'll spare you guys the details of how all that works. Jack stand, wheel removal, peering inside. That's where we'll see you guys next. Alright, so we got her jacked up on a jack stand, the wheel in there. It's a little bit bright just because of the light I'm using. But if you look at, this is the fuel pump. If you look at how it's bolted up here, it's zip tied up or cable tied. It looks like if I release those cable ties, I'll have enough room to pull the tank up, and then we can get a good look at those lines. I'm not sure in particular which lines are leaking. exactly where they're leaking. I just want to get a good look at them. I did notice gas was running out of the car in the front at one point, so that's what we're going to go after.
As you're waiting for the story to end, think about all the things that you depend upon. Your shoulders standing high, looking around the world from in the sky. So take it easy, cause you might fall. You got a million different people writing on your wall. I got a number, write it down. You better check your distance from the ground. If you're ever gonna watch me fall, I think now's the time. And if you're ever gonna help me fall, I think now's the time. And if you're ever gonna catch me fall, I think now's the time.
Alright, so that's the feed and return for the fuel injection system. In case any of you guys haven't seen my playlist on this car before, it is a fuel injected automatic. We are trying to keep it fuel injected as long as we can and automatic. Oh, that's handy. That one is already loose, so we'll go ahead and pull that one off of there if we can.
Put the sunshine on my face. With you there's never a smile out of place. You put the beats into my heart. You know that I've loved you from the start. You want a better life, well so do I. You think I wanna live this way until the day I die. Just take it easy.
I'm going to start by just getting the vacuum in here and just cleaning up that edge and kind of whatever else I can get to real quick. So continue to enjoy the music from my friend HAZEYDAZE whilst I do that.
Nothing in my life was ever planned. So if you're ever gonna watch me fall, I think now's the time. And if you're ever gonna help me fall, I think.
I know that Musty One replaced a bunch of this, so most of this is pretty good. This one right here on the fuel filter is iffy, so that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to pull this fuel filter off. We'll get it over on the bench and go ahead and rebuild it. It looks like it was sucking or pinching in a couple of spots. It's pretty soft. I'll show you when we get her over on the bench. Okay, so I got it over here on the bench, and if you look at this connection right here, you can see that it was definitely pinching right here. This hose for sure feels worn out. You can see the pinch from the angle right there. Was not going to be conducive to pushing all of the fuel through. So for sure I'm going to put a longer piece on here and a better piece, and same thing here. Alright, so we got the new fuel line in there on the fuel filter. Let's go put it in the car.
Now's the time. you're ever gonna catch me fall, I think now's the time. So as you're waiting for the story to end, think about all the things that you depend upon. Your shoulders standing high, looking around the world from in the sky.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and see what the filter looks like inside of there. I only assume there's a filter because there should be a filter in there. So
I'm just looking for a place to land, so won't you tell me how you feel about my one-man band? Go spend your days up on the fence till everything I do starts making sense. So if you're ever gonna watch me fall, I think now's the time. And if you're ever gonna help me fall, I think
it actually looks okay. I'm going to peer down inside there. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum that off too.
now's the time. And if you're ever gonna catch me fall, I think now's the time. So now's the time. So now's the time. So now's the time. So now's the time.
Okay, so I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to see in there, but you could see that the inside of that tank looks, get that finger out of there, very clean. There's a show you how clean it is. So, get the sending unit put back in there and get the fuel lines put back in there and get the tank set back in there.
Faces come and faces go. There's people here you never know. All I wanna do today is sit a while and play. Understand we're not the same, but deep inside the truth remains. All I wanna be is me. Sit and let your mind be free.
Okay, so we got the fuel lines hooked up underneath. You guys seen that? We got the top end button down. I'm not going to clamp the fuel tank down just in case there's a problem and I need to pull it back out. I'm also not going to put the wheel on. We are, however, going to take a ride in the 67. No, that's classy. It is a nice ride. We'll take a ride in the 64. So, get you guys set up somewhere on the 64 where you got a nice view of our little ride, and we'll take a ride over to get some gas. Alright, you guys are on the front bumper of the lowrider, so enjoy the ride. She's gonna be rough.
Sorry that your life is tough. It looks as though you've had enough. Wish the world would let you be. Sit and talk a while with me. Try my best to lend a hand, guide you through this bumpy land. Can you see the things I do are all because of you? Don't close your eyes too tight. It's gonna be alright. I'll wipe away your tears, help you conquer all your fears. From the darkness comes the light. Let me hold you close and tight. I wish away the pain, but the truth will still remain. Had my share of ups and downs, I've met the jokers and the clowns, made my way to hell and back. I'm not a stranger you attack. What don't kill you makes you strong, so find a place where you belong. It's time to settle in your soul before we all grow old. Deep within the truth remains. I'm sick of people playing games. Just be true and say it straight, and scrape the bullshit from your plate. Stop wasting time, cause that's a sin. If you don't know where to begin, I'm always here to lend a hand, help you try to understand. Don't close your eyes too tight, it's gonna be alright. I'll wipe away your tears, help you conquer all your fears. From the darkness comes a light, let me hold you close and tight. I wish away the pain, but the truth will still remain. 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 Faces come and faces go. There's people here you'll never know. All I wanna do today is sit a while and play.
Well, we made it back from the gas station. Definitely seen some cool things along the way. We're gonna go ahead and get some fuel. Put in this car right here. And go from there. So let me get you guys set up so you can watch her take a drink. Well, let's see how much of this spills out as we put it in. Oh, it's so heavy. 40 pounds is too much for this old Marine. Just kidding. Never too much. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, well, I don't immediately see anything leaking out of there, which is good. I mean, aside from the DNA from the rust falling out from under this poor car, there is most definitely no fuel pouring out. I'm going to probably set you guys up down here where you can hear the rattle of the fuel pump. The fuel pump I just have zip tied right back up here, so it's for sure it's gonna rattle. So we'll go ahead and fire up the fuel pump and see if she doesn't puke fuel out everywhere. You guys keep an eye on the ground and on anything. Make sure that if there's any fluid, you yell right at me. We'll hook up the fuel pump and turn it on. Alright, so she's pumping away. I don't see any fuel. I'm gonna say we're probably safe to go ahead and bolt her back down, so let's go up top and do that. Let me disconnect the fuel pump and then I'll move you guys up top. Alright, well, as I tighten up these 4 gas tank clamps, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here, first of all. So would my puppy Patina. We'll go in and see what she's doing. she'd like to tell you to check us out on the Instagram, underscore vwnut1967 underscore, link in the description for my Instagram. She's on there all the time. You can find her there. You also find me there. I put a picture of this car in the garage up there today, probably 2 days before the video came out, is my guess. Tune in next time when we'll be starting and yard driving this one. I know that's probably going to upset some of you that we're not going to start it right now and yard drive it, but that's just the way it goes here in the VW Nut Garage. So we will get some patina. Oh, that's going to be a problem. We will go and get some patina footage here in just a second. Perfect. Let's go see what my puppy dog is up to. Hi. Would you like to say goodbye to the people? Would you like to say goodbye to the people? Would you like to do some tricks for some treats for the people? You would. You would. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Let me see your belly. That's high five. All the way down. All the way down. Oh, what'd you find? A morsel? Patina all the way down. All the way. Bang. Good job. Tell the people, check me out on my Instagram. Say goodbye to the people. Oh, goodbye to the people. Alright, I got you guys set up in what I feel like is a safe spot. I'm going to throw the lever. It's going to be loud. Just saying.